Bibliophiles. I'm Kelly.
It's Emma.
I'm Red.
It's Brittany.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Selena.
Yay for the Biannual Bibliothon!
Hey Bibliophiles! We're back with more information on the challenges.
While you guys are out and about filming your video challenges, we decided to give you guys some time to work on your TBRs.
If you're looking for more information on the video challenges, we will be sure to link that down below.
Today we're announcing the 7 reading challenges for the Biannual Bibliothon,
which will be hosted on June 21st through the 27th.
But without further ado, here are the reading challenges.
The first challenge is to read the group book, which, as we've already announced, but just in case you didn't know, is Paper Towns by John Green. In celebration of the movie adaptation coming out in July, we decided that we should read it here in June, so we are fully prepared for the movie release. Just like the first Bibliothon, we are going to have a live show for this book, Paper Towns, and that is, instead of going to be on my channel, it's going to be on this channel, the Biannual Bibliothon channel. So make sure to hit subscribe so that you can watch that. That is going to be Sunday, June 28th. We will also be announcing all of the winners for the challenges in that live show. We'll be doing that around the first part of it, just in case you didn't read the book. That way you don't get spoiled for anything. Make sure to be there for that and be ready with your copy of Paper Towns by the time the Bibliothon starts.
The second challenge is to read a book from your childhood, which honestly, this is probably one of my favorite reading challenges of the week. Everyone loves a good reread, and we thought it would be really awesome to see everybody pick up a book that they loved when they were a child but just haven't read in a really long time. Honestly, it's probably going to bring back some really great childhood memories for you. This challenge is going to be totally unique to everybody, and we can't wait to see what book you choose. And I have a strong suspicion that Harry Potter is going to be one of those books for a lot of people.
The third reading challenge is to complete a companion novel, a novella, or a prequel. For those of you who are unaware, a companion is a novel that is set in the same world as a book or series, but not necessarily part of that actual book or series. A novella is generally longer than a short story, but shorter than a novel, and a lot of times it kind of goes along with the book or series just as a bit of extra reading fun. And a prequel is kind of like a companion novel, except for the fact that it takes place before the first novel begins. So if you can find a piece of writing that goes along with any of those definitions, you can use it for this challenge.
The fourth reading challenge is to read from a genre that you have read the least this year. One of our favorite things about the Biannual Bibliothon is pushing our boundaries and your guys' boundaries as booktubers and as readers. We want to move you guys out of your comfort zone and have you guys read something unlike anything you've read this year. Whether it be adult, non-fiction, fantasy, or contemporary, or even classic, we bet you'll find something that you will surprisingly enjoy.
The fifth reading challenge is to read a DNF book, or a book you just did not finish. Most of us put a book down for whatever reason. Whether it's we're too busy, we didn't like the book, or we just weren't in the mood for that book at that time. Now you have an excuse to give it another shot. We obviously don't want to force you to read a book you do not want to read, but sometimes we put down books for other reasons. Either we are busy and when we wanted to pick it up again, we weren't in the mood for it, or when we start reading it, we just weren't in the mood for it. We know we're going to pick it up again, we just haven't had that chance to. So if there is that book that you are willing to give a second try to, this challenge is going to give you the motivation to do just that.
The sixth reading challenge is to read a book set in a foreign country. Ooh. Depending on where you live, this challenge can vary, but basically all we want you to do is read a book that's set in a country that is different from your own. The only rule for this challenge is that it must take place on Earth. No different galaxies or imaginary planets, it's gotta be on Earth. Good luck!
And for the seventh and final reading challenge, we want you to pick a book about a social issue that you are passionate about. We're talking discrimination, poverty, bullying, mental health, whatever gets your blood boiling that you personally are passionate about, that's what we want you to read. Say, for example, that you are really passionate about the mental health industry or mental illness, then you could pick up a book like Impulse by Ellen Hopkins or Girl Interrupted, or you could pick up Winger if you are really just get your blood boiling about bullying. Just whatever you are passionate about, that is what we want you reading. And we are so excited to see what you guys have picked out for this.
So those are all the reading challenges for the Summer Biannual Bibliothon of 2015.
If you have any more questions or concerns about the reading challenges, you can contact us here on our YouTube channel, on our Twitter, which is @BBibliothon, our email, which is biannualbibliothon@gmail.com, or on any of the hosts' individual channels or social media.
Don't forget you do have to be subscribed to all the individual host channels in order to win any of the prizes going along with challenges.
And don't forget to check out our live show for our group book, Paper Towns by John Green, which will be taking place on Sunday, June 28th.
We will be announcing a time for that at a later date, so keep an eye out for that.
All of our hosts will be uploading our own personal TBRs on our own channels, so make sure that you go and subscribe to all our channels just so you can see what we're reading throughout the week. If you'd like to make your own TBR video, make sure you leave the link down below so we can go check it out and see what you're reading throughout the week.
Thank you all so much for participating, and we cannot wait to spend another week of reading and booktubing with you guys.
Bye!